Well, folks, it's great to be here this evening to speak with you. My name is Branch Rickey.
There you go, sir.
I'll tell you a little story about the cigar thing. I was most often told that Branch Rickey never lit these things up, the family had said. I liked that story until recently I saw a picture of Branch and they were puffing away on the cigar, so I'm not sure. Maybe once in a while he lit these up. But anyway, I'm Branch Rickey today, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself, okay? I was born in this very area here, and I'm proud to have been a native of Pike County. My roots here. I learned the sport of baseball right here in Pike County, Ohio, as a Southern Ohio boy. I was born December 20 of 1881 in the little town of California. Check my history. Most of you will better recognize the name of Stockdale, which of course is in the county of Pike. My family homestead was located along Route 335. It, of course, no longer stands. My parents were Franklin and Emily Braun Rickey. We were later moved as a family to Duck Run, Ohio. You're all familiar with Duck Run, the home of Roy Rogers and many others, kind of drifted over there. Well, there are still old-timers that I have found that recall I tagged along with my father hunting foxes behind hounds with he and other friends. I have always enjoyed hunting, probably because of my early experiences here in southern Ohio with my father. We used to hunt in Shawnee Forest as well, along the ridges, and would gather as a groups of men and would run our dogs. Well, my passion, though, through the years has always been baseball, as you should well know. I was a marginal player and most often a catcher. In 1906, I married a local girl, Jane Moulton. Together, we had 6 children, by the way, together. In 1907, tuberculosis and injuries ended a mediocre career in baseball as a player. However, that was just the beginning of my career in baseball. Baseball allowed me to work my way through school at Ohio Wesleyan University and the University of Michigan Law School. My coaching experience at Ohio Wesleyan later influenced my thoughts on the future of baseball. While there, I worked with an exceptionally fine young black player. However, his teammates were relentless in making his life hard, eventually chasing him away from the game of baseball. I was in the position at that time to do something about that, and I have always regretted that I did not. World War I sidetracked me to about 1919, and my position being major in the Chemical Warfare Division. During my tenure managing the Cardinals farm system, we had a very successful period of time. We took 6 national pennants, National League pennants, and 4 world championships, and I've always been quite proud of that accomplishment in my career. Then later, I became president and general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1942. It may have been during this time that someone first called me baseball's ferocious gentleman. My career of better than 60 years was overshadowed, however, by one decision that I had made. In that tenure as a coach at Ohio Wesleyan, I had turned my head and allowed the talented Negro player, allowed him to be chased from the game of baseball, and that had always stood with me. But as a Brooklyn Dodger general manager, I was determined that I would right that wrong once and for all. And so it was, I made a very unpopular decision to begin a search to bring a black man to Major League Baseball. This led to finding a young, talented black player who I believed would overcome the numerous assaults that were expected to occur. This player's name was Jackie Robinson. And I have the old Jackie Robinson bat right here, the old logo right there, the old Jackie Robinson bat, which I am proud to have secured along the way. As the Brooklyn Dodger manager, this was a great opportunity for me to clear up this piece of history that so long had blackened our sport of baseball. We were missing a lot of talent in the game. And I was a pretty fine businessman too, and I had other thoughts in mind that we would bring in fine players, we would win more championships, and of course we would make more money for our organization, which was important too. But there was more to it than just that. And finding this young black player, I become very interested in finding the right person, and Jackie Robinson we felt was the right man. But even within my inner circle, I was told that I was crazy to be doing this and bringing this into the sport. It would cause me great trouble, but I went forward with it. And the numerous assaults to Jackie Robinson that were expected, they did occur. But he was a talented young man with a good attitude. He was a fine young man, and he overcame these issues that cropped up along the way. After giving Jackie Robinson the number 42, he turned the world of baseball around. His exciting play and motivation made baseball a much better game. I can tell you that Jackie Robinson made me one proud gentleman of baseball. Thank you for your kind attention.